First thing,
What y'all reading, son?
we're reading Dr. Ani Mseti Hitep's Rainology, Point of Light, 0.1 edition.
Oh, okay. What part of it y'all reading?
We're reading the part where it questions why is there so much dog worship, and why does the European identify with Anubis so much?
With Anubis. No, okay. Well, go ahead.
Because Anubis represents death, and 6 ether is the death of 9 ether.
6 ether.
6 ether is the death of 9 ether. These 6 ether beings turn to ghosts, where you turn to spirit from flesh. If you make yourself aware of the symbolism they articulately display in modern society, the truth of the European concoction, Tom Who, will be revealed. The story of the werewolf gives a perfect example of this. The kind of man or mankind is bitten by a wolf, dog, Anubis, Anpu, and transformed into a wolfman. Check the movie Wolfman starring Anthony Hopkins. When the moon, Aset, is full during this time, the werewolf eats flesh and always infects someone else on his path to destruction. This wolf is soon sedated by the rising morning sun, symbolic or Horus Haru. Another symbolism is displayed within Christianity. In the Roman Catholic Church, you have one, the Father, God, Osiris, Asaru. 2. The Virgin have one, the Virgin Mother, Mary, Isis, Aset, and you have the child son, Jesus, Horus Haru. In this particular story, God begot child with Mary, who had a husband. Might one add, is this not a contradiction? Went back to heaven. Orion Sahu left this young woman with an upset husband, who knew not how his wife was with bears the child, who also was educated in Egypt. Tamare comes out the studies of the pharaohs and into Jerusalem, where he would later be crucified by his own people, the Jews. In this story, you see God giving life, and this life being killed by man. Jesus, Horus Haru, would be later resurrected by the grace of being the Son of God. It tells you in the book of Exodus of the Bible to not make any graven images of God. Exodus 24. What's the first image they make to worship? Not even God, his Son, and its graven image, a deaf image, with the Son of God crucified, looking dead and defeated. Also note he was depicted white first. This death, Anubis, the god, is symbolic of Osiris, Usar being killed by Set, Sudak, Isis being the mother, and Horus being the son. So you got any questions?
No, to me it looks like all the questions are right here in the book.
That sounds like Noontide Ray to me. Let's keep reading. Next question is, why does monotheistic religions make Egyptians look so bad? This was purposely propagated to validate their fictitious versions of other people's cultures, mainly yours. What the Muslim, Christians, and Jews know or don't know in some cases is that they need Egypt because it has stood the test of time. There are ancient artifacts that prove that these people actually existed and still exist today. Archaeologists are spending fortunes in digging and uncovering tombs in Egypt. These grave robbers are digging up grave sites, crawling through the pyramids, and carbon dating monuments, distorting pictures, giving our ancestors more pale faces than their natural olive tone, black, brown, hue complexion. You can even see the malicious destruction on all the noses of all the pharaohs, the lips too. It was blatant disrespect and disregard for our ancestors. So you will hear these religious stories or scriptures taking actual account or recorded information and events and making it culturally convenient to fit their intent or of plagiarism and conformity. Next question is, why is their main focus death? The Western European Indo-European focuses on death because you are dealing with dead books, with dead people, with a dead God. All of the languages are dead. The cross represents death. At a Christian's grave, it is marked by a cross, which is death. While living, your mental or mind state is in mental death. As Dr. Malachi Z. York has taught us, dead people go to two places.
Dr. Malachi.
Dr. Malachi Z. York has taught us that dead people go to two places, seminaries and cemeteries. Religion will get you there without using nature. Religion shuts one off from the natural order of life, so death becomes the life of the people. The moon is lifeless in comparison to Earth, which is full of life. Then the time is based on the moon. AD versus BC, or BCE, which was before the moon cycle, which is the sun cycle, when time was calculated by the sun and the people used the sundial to tell time. All this moon energy and afterlife energy and dead energy is death. Death comes after life. Death is second to life. When you are asked what is the smallest amount of time you can count, the response is usually a second. This is a false awareness we have been prescribing to. Darkness was first, the light was second. Life is first. Nubians were here first. Death is second. Euro and Indo-Euro were here second. The sun is first. The moon is second. The smallest time accounted is called a second, when there would be a first before you have a second. We have been in a mentally dead state for generations and have fallen from our nature into the lower nature of those that were second to us. So this death state, which our life is based upon, has got us out of tune with the self. This death is represented by the ancient deity Anubis Anpu, who is depicted with the head of a dog. Look at the word dog. Spelled backwards, you see God. The Western and Indo-European uses the phonetics of the German word good, pronounced God, and turned it into the Creator, made it in their image after their likeness, mind, body, emotions, and perception. All of this was plagiarized from your very own story. Noontime Ray family, you gotta get this new Dr. Ani Mseti Ray heat taps.
Raynology, Point of Light, 0.1 edition.
Noontime Ray
Family.
family.